You know that feeling when everyone else seems comfortable, but you're bundled up in layers, still shivering. Maybe your hands are cold, even in summer. Maybe you need an extra blanket at night. Or maybe you've even caught yourself reaching for a sweater in July. If that sounds like you, you're not alone. Feeling cold all the time isn't just annoying. It can be a real signal that your body is trying to tell you something. Our skin gets thinner, our circulation slows down. We lose some fat under the skin that used to keep us warm. But when that constant chill becomes part of your everyday life, it might be pointing to something deeper. And for older adults, that signal might be more serious than you think. See, as we get older, it's normal to notice a few changes. Have you ever wondered why your neighbor, who's the same age, walks around in a t-shirt while you're sitting there with 2 pairs of socks on? And how a few simple fixes could actually warm you up from the inside out. It's not your imagination, and it's not just getting old. Just powerful changes you can make starting today, right from your kitchen. They might also help improve your energy, blood flow, mood, and even your immune system. In today's video, I'm going to show you the real reasons why you might always feel cold. We're talking about natural, practical, science-backed tips. Nothing fancy, nothing extreme. It may be tiny, but it plays a massive role in how your body works. And here's the best part. These tips won't just help you feel warmer, it helps us reach more people who need this information. And tell me in the comments, where are you watching from today? In fact, studies show that up to 20% of people over age 60 may have an underactive thyroid, and many of them don't even know it. But as we age, thyroid function can start to decline, sometimes without us even realizing it. Maybe you gained a little weight, even though you Haven tea changed how you eat. These are all classic signs that your thyroid might be slowing down. I love hearing from our community, whether you're in sunny Florida or snowy Minnesota. Sound good? But in today's world, many people, especially those who eat less processed food or use natural salts like sea salt or Himalayan salt, might not be getting enough. Then let's get into it, because staying warm isn't just about comfort, it's about health, too. But before we dive in, if you care about aging well and living strong, hit that like button. Now, let's look at the first big reason why so many people over 60 feel cold all the time. It's one that almost no one talks about. Thyroid function. The hidden furnace of your body, your thyroid, is a small butterfly-shaped gland that sits right here in your neck. Think of your thyroid like your internal thermostat. Iodine from seaweed helps your thyroid function better, which in turn helps regulate your body temp, boost your energy, support your brain, and even keep your skin healthier. It produces hormones that help regulate your body temperature, metabolism, heart rate, and energy levels. This condition is called hypothyroidism, and it's surprisingly common in older adults. And one of the very first signs, you guessed it, feeling cold all the time. That's why moderation is key. You might also feel tired more often, or notice that your skin feels dry and flaky. Just a small sheet of dried nori, the kind used in sushi rolls, can give you more than your daily requirement. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Iodine. A missing piece of the puzzle, your thyroid needs iodine to do its job. Without enough iodine, your thyroid can't make the hormones your body needs to stay warm, energized, and balanced. So again, talk to your doctor, especially if you're already on thyroid meds or have had thyroid issues in the past. Back in the day, most people got plenty of iodine because table salt was fortified with it. And for seniors who don't eat much dairy or seafood, the risk goes up even more. There are other warming foods and nutrients that can help, and one of them is something you've probably been told to avoid. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you need to start chugging salt or taking mystery supplements. There are simple, delicious ways to boost your iodine naturally, and the first one is a true powerhouse. Food number 1, seaweed. Nature's thyroid booster, you might be thinking. Seaweed, really? But don't scroll away just yet. Seaweed is one of the best natural sources of iodine on the planet, and the benefits go far beyond just warmth. Not bad for a little green leaf from the ocean, right? Plus, seaweed is low in calories, rich in minerals, and can even support gut health. Another key player in your overall immune system. But here's the trick. You don't need a lot. In fact, too much iodine can be just as harmful as too little. Here's how to use it safely. Stick with 1 to 2 servings per week of dried seaweed snacks or nori sheets. You can crumble it over rice, add it to soup, or eat it as a snack. If you're taking thyroid medication, talk to your doctor before increasing iodine intake, just to be safe. Who should be cautious? If you have autoimmune thyroid disease like Hashimoto's, large amounts of iodine could potentially make things worse. Still, for most older adults, adding a little seaweed can go a long way. And if seaweed isn't your thing, don't worry. Let's talk about something that might surprise you. Fat. Now, don't worry, we're not talking about gaining weight or anything unhealthy. We're talking about the kind of fat your body actually needs to stay warm and strong, especially as you age. That's right, the layer of fat beneath your skin helps regulate your internal temperature and keeps the cold out. Did you know that your body fat is one of your main sources of insulation? That's one reason so many seniors say things like, "I just can't seem to warm up anymore." But here's the catch. As we get older, especially after 60, we start to lose something called subcutaneous fat. That S, the fat that sits just beneath the surface of your skin. And when that protective layer thins out, your body can lose heat faster. So what can we do about it? Well, one of the most powerful and delicious ways to naturally support warmth and healthy fat levels in the body is to add more of this next food to your routine. Food number 2, healthy fats. Especially from omega-3 South. We're talking about things like wild salmon, sardines, walnuts, chia seeds. Think of omega-3 South like a gentle internal heater, improving how your body distributes warmth from the inside out. Ground flaxseed. These foods are rich in omega-3's fatty acids, which are anti-inflammatory and support healthy circulation. Another key factor when it comes to feeling warm, when your circulation improves, your blood vessels can carry warmth to your fingers, toes, and skin more effectively, and even improve mood, all of which are especially important in the colder months. And get this, studies have shown that omega-3 South can help increase blood flow to extremities, reduce stiffness, support brain health. Those are your body's best friend, especially after 60. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but aren't fats bad for your heart? That S, a great question. And at S, one of the biggest health myths out there. Here's the truth. Not all fats are bad. In fact, the right kinds of fat are essential for heart health, hormone balance, and yes, temperature regulation. It's processed trans fats and certain vegetable oils that are harmful. But the omega-3 South in wild fish and seeds, here's how to get them in. Try eating wild-caught salmon once or twice a week. Bake it with a little lemon and olive oil. Simple and tasty. Add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed to your oatmeal in the morning. Snack on a handful of walnuts. They're great for the brain, too. Sprinkle chia seeds into smoothies or yogurt for a boost of fiber and healthy fats. Dosage tips. Always choose a high-quality, mercury-free source. If you're not a fish fan, you can also take an omega-3 supplement. Look for one with at least 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA combined per day. Warnings. If you're on blood thinners, make sure to talk to your doctor before starting a supplement. Omega-3 South can have a mild blood thinning effect. Now, let's shift gears to another silent reason. Many older adults feel cold, poor circulation, and guess what? This one might actually start at your breakfast table. Common culprit, refined carbs and sugar. Yep, those morning muffins. White toast, sugary cereals, and even certain fruit juices can cause a sugar spike, followed by a crash that leaves you feeling sluggish, cold, and moody. That can leave you feeling colder, especially in your fingers and toes. Why? Because when your blood sugar goes up and down too fast, your blood vessels can actually constrict, making it harder for warm blood to reach your skin. So here's the good news. You can fix this with one simple swap. Food number 3, cinnamon. The warming spice for blood sugar and circulation. That means fewer sugar crashes, better blood flow, and a more stable body temperature. This little spice packs a powerful punch. Not only does cinnamon add warmth to your meals, but it also helps stabilize blood sugar and improve circulation. In traditional medicine, from Ayurveda to Chinese medicine, cinnamon has long been used as a warming herb, and modern science is starting to back it up. Studies show that just half a teaspoon of cinnamon a day can help improve blood sugar levels in people with insulin resistance. Plus, it just feels cozy, doesn't it? A warm cup of cinnamon tea or cinnamon-sprinkled oats on a cold morning. It's comfort and medicine in one. The common supermarket kind contains a compound called coumarin, which can be harmful to the liver in large doses over time. How to use it? Add 1/2 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to your morning coffee or oatmeal. A bowl of Greek yogurt with walnuts and a sprinkle of cinnamon. That's a warming, energizing snack that's perfect any time of day. Brew a cup of cinnamon and ginger tea in the afternoon, and this one dose and tea come in a bottle or a spice jar. Sprinkle it on apple slices or cottage cheese for a warming snack. Important warning: stick to Ceylon cinnamon, also known as true cinnamon, especially if you plan to use it daily. So always read the label or buy from a trusted health store. By the way, cinnamon pairs beautifully with healthy fats. And while we're on the topic of circulation, there's one more tip that can make a huge difference. It comes from your own body. Let's talk about movement. You might not think of exercise as a warmth strategy, but it's one of the most powerful ways to improve how your body generates and circulates heat, especially as you get older. When you move your body, even gently, your heart rate goes up, your blood starts flowing, and your muscles generate heat. That warmth doesn't just last for a few minutes. It can actually reset your internal thermostat, making you feel more energized and less cold overall. But here's the thing. You, Dan T., need to hit the gym or run a mile. Movement helps stimulate your metabolism, improve your thyroid function, and keep your blood vessels flexible. All critical for temperature control. Just a simple 10-minute walk after meals or light stretching in the morning can make a difference. And if you can combine movement with food, even better. For example, that tiny bit of motion helps warm you up, supports digestion, and keeps your circulation humming. After breakfast, instead of heading straight to the couch, take a short walk around your home or step outside. It sounds simple, but those small movements help push warm blood into the extremities. Bonus tip: if you feel cold mostly in your hands and feet, try doing gentle hand and ankle circles throughout the day. Now, let's shift gears again, because for some people, the constant chill might actually be related to iron levels. The iron-cold connection: less oxygen equals less energy production equals less internal heat. Iron isn't just about energy and red blood cells. It also plays a key role in your body's ability to regulate heat. When you re-low in iron, a condition called iron deficiency anemia, your body struggles to move oxygen efficiently. And guess who's at higher risk for low iron? Older adults. It can show if your iron is low or borderline. Women, people with digestive issues, or on acid-reducing meds, vegetarians, or those who don't eat much red meat. They're also packed with protein, fiber, and minerals that support your blood, heart, and digestion, all of which help your body generate more warmth. Common signs include feeling cold all the time, fatigue, pale skin, shortness of breath, and even hair thinning. If that sounds familiar, don't panic. But do ask your doctor for a simple blood test called ACBC and ferritin level. If it is, the fix might be as easy as what you eat. Food number 4. Lentils, the plant-based iron powerhouse. Lentils are a fantastic source of non-heme iron, which is the plant-based form of iron. Now, it's true that plant-based iron isn't absorbed as easily as iron from meat, but here's a smart trick. Add a source of vitamin C to your lentils, like tomatoes, bell peppers, or a squeeze of lemon juice, and your body will absorb much more of the iron. Just stick to moderate portions, about 2 to 3 times a week. Too much iron can be toxic, especially if it builds up in your body. That's why food first is usually the best approach, unless a doctor tells you otherwise. Try this, and when you don't have enough, you can feel. Make a warming lentil soup with diced tomatoes and spinach. Serve lentils with roasted veggies and a splash of lemon vinaigrette. Add cooked lentils to salads or rice bowls with red peppers, other iron-rich foods. If you eat meat, lean red meat like grass-fed beef or liver is also high in heme iron, which your body absorbs very well. Supplement warning: don't start an iron supplement without talking to your doctor first. Now let's talk about another nutrient that's easy to miss, but absolutely essential for staying warm. Vitamin B12. B12 is a key player in nerve health, red blood cell production, and energy metabolism. It's especially great for people who don't eat much meat or dairy, tired, cold, foggy in the brain, or even experience numbness and tingling in your hands and feet. And here's the kicker. Up to 40% of older adults have low B12 levels, even if they eat well. Why? Because as we age, our stomachs produce less acid, and stomach acid is needed to absorb B12 from food. So if you've been feeling tired and cold despite eating well, it might be worth getting your B12 levels checked, especially if you take medications like metformin or antacids. both of which can interfere with B12 absorption. That means even if you're eating meat or eggs, you might not be absorbing all the B12 your body needs. How to fix it? Sublingual tablets are often better absorbed than pills. Food number 5, nutritional yeast. The B12 Super Sprinkle nutritional yeast is a bright yellow, cheesy-tasting flake that you can sprinkle on almost anything: soups, salads, popcorn, eggs, you name it. And how to build warmth into every part of your life. And it's loaded with B12, especially if you buy a fortified version. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons a day can give you a nice boost in B12, along with protein, fiber, and other B vitamins that support your energy and nervous system. Other good B12 sources: eggs, dairy, meat, and fish, but again, absorption matters. Supplement tip: if your B12 is low or borderline, consider a methylcobalamin B12 supplement. It's an active form that your body can use right away. And remember, warming up isn't just about food. Your mindset matters too. Coming up next, we'll wrap everything together, including the emotional reasons you might feel cold. Let us take a moment and talk about something we Dan T always associate with body temperature: your emotions. Have you ever noticed how stress or sadness can leave you feeling cold, even when the room is warm? It's not just in your head. Chronic stress, depression, and anxiety can all affect your body's ability to regulate heat. That's because emotional states have a direct impact on your circulation and metabolism, two systems that play a major role in how warm or cold you feel. These hormones narrow your blood vessels, which can reduce blood flow to your hands and feet. The result? Cold fingers, toes, and sometimes even a chill down your spine. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol and adrenaline. Meanwhile, depression is often linked with a slower metabolism, less physical activity, and poor appetite, all of which can leave you feeling colder throughout the day. And let's not forget, loneliness can play a role too. Studies have shown that people who feel isolated or socially disconnected are more likely to report feeling physically cold. It's a fascinating mind-body link, and a reminder that warmth isn't only physical, it's emotional too. So what's the solution? It starts with daily habits that warm your body and your spirit. Here are a few gentle ways to bring more warmth into your life. Even cloudy days offer a little benefit, so bundle up and step outside. Sunlight. Just 10 to 15 minutes of sunshine in the morning can boost vitamin D, improve mood, and warm your skin naturally. Even a short conversation can shift your emotional state and give you a sense of comfort and warmth. Moving to music boosts, endorphins, and body temperature at the same time. Laughter. Yes, really. Watching a funny movie or chatting with a friend can reduce stress, lower cortisol, and improve circulation. All helpful for warming up. Just choosing one small positive action each day can make a huge difference over time. Music and movement. Play your favorite music while you stretch, cook, or walk. Connection. Call someone you love. Remember, you don't have to fix everything overnight. Now, let's zoom out and pull all of this together. When we talk about always feeling cold after 60, there are several factors to consider. Your thyroid might be slowing down, you might be missing key nutrients like iodine, iron, or B12. Your circulation may need a boost. You could be losing the natural fat layer that once helped insulate you. Your emotional state might be reducing your ability to retain warmth. But the beauty of all this, you have control over so much of it. There are simple tools you can use today, right now, to start feeling more energized, more comfortable, and more like yourself again. Let's do a quick recap of the simple, powerful tools we've covered today. Seaweed for iodine and thyroid support. Maybe it's a short walk with a friend. Maybe it's a serving of salmon this weekend. Omega-3 fats from salmon, flaxseed, and walnuts to boost circulation and healthy insulation. Cinnamon to balance blood sugar and increase internal heat. Lentils and vitamin C foods to support iron and blood-building nutritional yeast for a safe, easy source of B12. If you have thyroid issues, definitely ask first. And of course, gentle movement, a bit of sunlight, and daily doses of connection to lift your spirits and stimulate warmth from the inside out. These are not exotic fixes or expensive pills. Try adding omega-3 south, staying active, and doing gentle foot exercises. It's about building heat from the inside out, using food, movement, mindset, and good old-fashioned self-care. And make sure your shoes aren't too tight, that can restrict blood flow. And if you're thinking, but I've been cold for years, is this really going to work? Start with food sources like nutritional yeast or a multivitamin that includes B12, and ask your doctor at your next visit. Here's what I'd say. Start with just one of these changes. Give your body time to respond. Maybe it's a cinnamon tea in the morning. Your body is smart. It wants to feel good. It just needs a little help sometimes, and that's exactly what this information is for. Oh, and before we finish, let me answer a couple of common questions we get in the comments. Is it safe to eat seaweed every day? Generally, small amounts are fine, but because seaweed is high in iodine, it's best to stick to 1 to 2 servings per week, unless your doctor tells you otherwise. Can I take a B12 supplement, even if my doctor hasn't told me to? Yes, many people take low-dose B12 for energy support, especially if they're vegetarian or over 60. But if you're unsure, what if I have cold feet, but the rest of me feels fine? That's almost always a circulation issue. As you can see, staying warm isn't just about turning up the thermostat. So, let's bring this all home. If you've been struggling with that constant chill, the kind that makes you reach for a blanket when everyone else is in a t-shirt, you're not imagining it. And more importantly, you don't have to live with it. Because the truth is, feeling cold all the time after 60 isn't just about the weather. It's about what's happening inside your body. And when you understand the reasons and respond with the right foods, nutrients, and habits, you can take back control. You've learned a lot today. Let's recap one more time, nice and slow. 1. Support your thyroid with iodine-rich foods like seaweed, and make sure you're not missing the mark with your salt intake. A slow thyroid is one of the top hidden causes of cold sensitivity in older adults. 2. Eat healthy fats, especially omega-3 south, to support insulation, circulation, and overall energy. Don't be afraid of fat. The right kinds help keep you warm and strong. 3. Stabilize your blood sugar with cinnamon and low glycemic meals. Blood sugar crashes can make you feel cold and weak. Keep your meals balanced and warming. 4. Build your iron with lentils, lean meats, and vitamin C pairings. Iron supports red blood cells, your internal heat carriers. 5. Don't forget B12. If your energy is low and the cold won't go away, low B12 could be the culprit. Nutritional yeast, eggs, and dairy are easy ways to stay topped up. 6. Get moving. Even a gentle walk or stretch boosts circulation and raises your body temp, and can lift your mood too. 7. And finally, nurture your emotional health. Loneliness, depression, and stress are real contributors to feeling cold. Don't overlook the power of laughter, music, connection, and joy. Warmth isn't just about temperature, it's about how you feel inside. Here's what I want you to remember. Your body wants balance. It wants to feel comfortable. And even though some changes happen with age, you are not powerless. You have so many tools within reach, in your kitchen, your routine, and your relationships, that can restore comfort and energy. And it's never too late to begin. So if you've made it this far in the video, I have a little challenge for you. Drop a comment below and tell me, what S1 change are you going to try this week to warm up from the inside out? Is it cinnamon in your coffee, a morning walk, calling a friend? It really helps us bring you more content like this, for people who want to age with strength, confidence, and joy. We've got new videos coming every week on how to eat, move, and live better after 60. Without the hype, without the confusion, and always with kindness and science. I'd love to hear it, and your tip might inspire someone else reading the comments, too. And hey, if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, feeling cold is a message, and now you know how to listen and how to respond. Stay warm, stay well, and we'll see you in the next video.